Good afternoon. In this video, we're going to talk about why so many foreigners are choosing to come to Siargao to vacation. And I will try to show you why and also tell you why you may want to visit Siargao for your next travel vacation. So yeah, it's true. If you walk around here in Siargao, you'll see a lot of American and a lot actually of European backpackers. The same kind of backpackers that will go to Bali in particular, El Nido, places in Thailand like Phuket and Krabi and Chiang Mai. You'll see all of that type of crowd here in Siargao. It's very quite popular, especially amongst Europeans, but also Americans. So try to break it down line by line. Of course, we're here with the lovely Bambi to help us show why Siargao is really starting to get on the map here. Well, I would say the first reason that I'll talk about, maybe not the number one reason, but the first reason I will talk about is the variety of local restaurants and coffee shops. If you bring up the map, you'll see like a lot of 4.8, 4.9, 7, 4.6. The restaurants here are so highly rated and reviewed, and also a lot of cool trendy coffee shops. So what we're gonna start by doing is going to Coco Frio. This is a coffee shop we wanted to try while we've been here. And yeah, we'll get a coffee, and then we'll also head over to Curvada, which is probably the most popular local restaurant here amongst tourists in Siargao. Hopefully we can get a spot to sit at Curvada, but it might be tough. So let's get a coffee, let's get some food, and then let's go, guys. So this is the coffee shop that we wanted to try while we've been here, staying here. I think they have coconut coffee. It's quite busy. So what are we looking at here, Bambi? Oh, it's all Vietnamese coffee. Wow, amazing. Amazing. So I'm gonna get one of these, but let me show you the menu here. For those of you who watch my many Vietnam videos, this is the way coffee shops are set up in Vietnam. They have these little like stools that you sit around and this very small table, and it's always by the road. So this is part of the reason why we wanted to come to Coco Frio, not only for the Vietnamese coffee, but also the setup here. So we love this style of coffee shop. It's one of my favorite things about Vietnam, but we're here in Siargao, so you can experience this in Siargao. Pretty amazing. Folks, let me tell you, this looks authentic. This is the Café Sua, which is like the coffee with condensed milk in Vietnam. Usually you gotta swirl it around. Wow. Oh man, it's so close. Here, try it. It's like you're back in Vietnam. Right?
Oh, set up.
Right?
Yeah, it's strong. It's like
very strong.
Vietnamese coffee.
Yeah, amazing. And Bambi's coconut coffee. She was saying off camera exactly like the one we got in Hanoi.
Yeah.
Right. Wow, that looks so good.
Oh, and you gotta mix it strong.
Strong? Good?
Yeah, it's good.
Alright.
Good, yeah.
Alright, so we're at this Curvada restaurant. Now this is a traditional carinderia, but it's sort of made for Westerners who've never have been to a carinderia. So we're not sure, like I eat a lot of Pinoy food, we're not sure how the food's actually gonna taste, but it's probably very interesting for people who've never had Pinoy food before. So let's see what they have today. You can actually see the names up here. There's ceviche, Bambi. This looks all very healthy. Oh, they have mango soup somewhere. It says up there. Which one is that back there? Okay, here's the famous Curvada. We got one plate because we might go eat more later. But we got pork adobo, which has sesame seeds on it. You actually never see that. Lumpia, or a spring roll, egg roll, and then pancit, or like a chow mein if we're from the US. So, alright, give it a shot, Bambi. I eat a lot of Pinoy food, like a lot. And so I'll know. This is more like chow mein. Yeah, just looking at it.
It's actually good.
Solid?
Yeah, it's a little sweet, the pancit, but very flavorful.
Okay.
I like it.
I'd like you to try the adobo too, if you don't mind.
Let's see.
I'm curious about the adobo because it's sort of like Chinese sesame chicken style. that you get in the States, but adobo.
It's good.
Okay.
It's also a little sweet. Not sure if you're gonna like it. I think you'll like it because it's like kind of tastes like cuisine.
I see, I see.
Some people don't like their adobo sweet, but me, I like it sweet.
So overall, not bad.
Not bad.
Okay. And I'll give it a taste test here. It tastes like adobo to me. Yeah, I agree, sweeter. Interesting. The pancit has a different taste than I thought. There are better pancits, but the adobo is actually quite good. And I wouldn't be surprised to hear if that's their best seller. And finally, the lumpia, or if you're from the States, like a spring roll or an egg roll.
Like it.
Very good. Very, very, very good. Yeah, that's really incredible. That plate of food was 170 pesos, which is about $3. So not bad, really. More expensive than a local area, but not bad for like a Westerner. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Afam Bridge, and this highlights the next thing I want to say, which is in the Siargao area. On this island, there are so many different things to do. We did a land tour, like a land excursion, where we visited so many things, so many awesome things. And then there's also a Cloud9 area that has surfing. We'll show you that in a later portion of the video. But now we're gonna go to the Afam Bridge, which means a foreigner assigned to Manila. Afam is just another name for a foreigner in the Philippines. Apparently this Afam Bridge is so cool, so let's go. All right, we're gonna get in a tuk-tuk to get here, or a trek. Well, you know how this goes. This is actually the land tour that we did, and not with this guy. There's the stuff if you want to know. There it is. Kuya Mar. All right, folks. Actually, this guy is a very fair taxi driver. He only charges 40 pesos each. So 80 bucks, or 40 or 50 for one person, but we just gave him 100 because he didn't try to overcharge us, which is very nice.
Yeah, because it's quite
he could have.
It's quite a long way from Corvada.
Yeah. So
he only charged us 40 each, so if that's 80.
Yeah.
So he gave us like a 20 peso discount, or like a local discount.
So yeah, you can expect to spend like not more than 100. Don't spend more than 100 on that ride, or really a local ride here. Maybe at peak hours it's 150, I don't know, but it should be around 100 from my last experience here in Siargao as well. So we're at the Afam Bridge, and let's just take a look at the area surrounding. It looks like I've actually never been here. I've been to many places in Siargao, but actually not here. And it looks like there's like a bunch of markets here on the outside, or near the Afam Bridge. Hey, look, balut. Oh, is it? Wow. Yeah. Wow, I think you have that mistaken, actually. You want some duck embryo, it's 30 pesos. And then there are some other street foods here, Pinoy street foods. Fish balls, barbecue. Oh, no, that's the banana. The banana queue, I think is what it's called. And then, of course, you've got the pretty cool looking shirts here as well. Siargao. Hello. Makano po?
500.
500.
Medium, small,
is that the best? Is that the price? 500.
Yeah.
Okay. What size is this? XXL. 500.
Our XL, X3, X600.
Oh, these are nice actually. Quality is a little thin for 500. But... Huh. Cool. Thank you. We've got other items here as well, fresh juices, other touristy items as well. So yeah, we're gonna go check it out. We have some time before sunset, so we'll check out this coffee pastry area here. Maybe get another coffee. Have a chocolate chip cookie. Yes, they give you a spoon. This is a cool little spot. I'll go apple. All right, guys, I'm gonna get a beer here and we're gonna hang out on the Afam Bridge. Cheers. Guys, this place is so cool. They have a happy hour, buy one, take one. So these beers were like 65 pesos each. That's a very good deal. That is a very good deal in Siargao. All right, we also have like ube lumpia, and all sorts of street food. It's starting to come alive here. Balut?
Oh wow, that's grilled
Is that balut?
Yeah, they're gonna grill it there.
Wow.
Yes.
No. And then yeah, so much street food here, guys. Wow, and I gotta say, it looks really, really good. It's like sisig. Sisig over here. Classic Pinoy street foods. You got the barbecues of all varieties, the hot dogs, chicken feet, isao, takoyaki even. You got other like rice dishes, pancits. Oh wow, I'm so glad we came here, guys. You gotta come here if you come to Siargao. And the dude, I would recommend you get your beer from that shop because he was really nice and it's a really, really good price. Amy's gonna get herself a corn. She loves this corn. It's like usually margarine and then you can put sugar if you want, or just, this is barbecue seasoning, I think. So you can actually see along the bridge here, everybody just hanging out on the bridge. I'm presumably waiting for sunset. Sunset might be muted today, but hopefully not. And hey Bambi, could you tell them first the actual name of the bridge?
Katangnan Bridge.
Katangnan?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to come, if you want to Google search it, that's what it is. But it's known as Afam Bridge. As you can see, all the Afams here. And actually there are a lot of locals here as well, right now. But it's absolutely beautiful. See the natural rock structures in the sea over there. And this is the legendary sunset spot. But actually I see more locals right now here. Can you guys see the rainbow? I think it's showing up on the camera here. Wow, we're here in time for a rainbow. Amazing. Amazing. So Bambi just told me this is very famous on TikTok, this bridge. Maybe why it was named Afam Bridge, right? Probably from TikTok. Yeah.
Because a lot of foreigners hang out in this area during the sunset.
Guys, we're getting rained on. It's too bad. So we gotta leave and then we'll get to the next portion of this video. So the next reason why so many foreigners like to come here is the nightlife. And you can see this very cool rooftop bar here. And throughout this whole main stretch, I think it's called Tourism Road, it's just full and lined with very, very cool trendy bars. And every night of the week, every single day of the week, there's a free party in town that you can attend. There's no entrance fee, it's free, and it changes every night of the week. Doesn't matter if it's Monday, Tuesday, doesn't matter, Friday, whatever. Tonight is, what is today? I think tonight is Tuesday. It's either Tuesday or Wednesday tonight. We're going to the party. We're gonna try to film it for you. That's actually where the party is tonight, so it's interesting that I was filming there. Yeah, Barbosa, I didn't know that's what it was. That's where the free party is tonight. We're gonna show you it. We're also gonna have some beer and we're gonna get a little bit more food here. So we wanted to show you some of the nightlife around here as well, because it's a big reason why people like to come here. And if you saw my previous video, there's a place here called Kermit. They sell, I think, the best pizza on the island. It's legit pizza, guys, and I'm a pizza guy. Legit pizza, but they also have mahi-mahi, and we want to try some local mahi-mahi tuna here. So we'll show you what we get. I have a few pre-game beers, or I will, and we'll go from there. Here is the Kermit area. You can just Google this. We'll show you what we get, and we'll continue the night. All right, folks, we're sitting right by this speaker, so I can't show much, but this is what the pizza looks like, is a margarita. And unfortunately, the mahi-mahi's out of stock. We tried 2 restaurants so far. The mahi-mahi must just be not in season or something right now. I don't know. All right, continuing to show the nightlife, we're gonna listen to some live music and do some people watching here at this really cool bar. I've been here before, and it's great. All right, cheers. I recommend that you go out, you do some people watching, and then by 10, the party apparently is when it really starts. So we're gonna show you the nightlife. I can only film so much because of the copyright music, and also I don't know if they'll like the cameras, but we actually saw 2 parties happening, so we'll try to show you as best as we can. All right, so this is not the scheduled party for tonight, but we walked by and saw this. This is at Mama Coco. It's next to Mama, the coffee spot we showed you earlier. It's just jamming, like it's totally really live here. It seems like no locals, like all foreigners basically here. So Coco Frio is where we had the coffee, and yeah, it's a legit party there. So we're gonna go to the actual scheduled party on the island tonight, and we'll try to show you as much as we can. But guys, this highlights the idea of why Americans, Europeans, foreigners in general like to come to Siargao. Is there's like a really active nightlife scene here. We've got like some more pre-gaming here going on. And here's another spot for some pre-gaming for the party. This is not the party. Yeah, so many things going on right now. This is prime time here in Siargao. And here's where the party is tonight, Barbosa. I don't think we're gonna be able to get in, honestly. But let's see here. You can see just like how busy it is here. Yeah, I don't think we're getting in here. We'll see. Like there's an upper area, and this area is turned into a dance floor too. I'll see what I can show you, but you guys get the idea. Guys, there's a famous Filipino, well, he's Filipino-American vlogger here, Will Dasovich. He's right in there somewhere. Right in the middle. He's wearing the tropical shirt. Right there he is. You can't see him, but there he is. Anyway, yeah, he's huge on social media, so no wonder it's hard to get in here. So folks, I think this is why there are like sub parties tonight, because you just can't get into the other one. The last time I was in Siargao, I had a great time at one of these free parties, and it was not hard to get in. Granted, I had met a bunch of locals. Well, they're Filipinos, but they're not local to here, but so that helped. But anyway, yeah, I think this is why the sub parties are happening. Good morning. We actually didn't go to the party last night, but we couldn't find a way to get in. This though is a really great coffee choice as well. So you saw a few coffee choices here. Lunaris, they do like Italian coffee here. And then we're gonna head to Bravo. We'll show you Bravo and why you should go there. By the way, we're not going to Bravo, we're going to Cloud 9. And also Ceviche, which is like the best restaurant on the island. We're not sure if we're gonna be able to get in. Right now they're only accepting walk-ins. It's fully booked, so we'll try to get there. But let's go ahead and get a trike. All right, this is Sev, short for Ceviche, and hopefully we can get a walk-in here. All right, so we have to leave before 1, but we're gonna get in here. Thank you. All right, so this table is taken until 1, so we gotta eat quick. All right, so this is quinoa. I thought this was grilled. No, everything here is ceviche, meaning this is raw fish. So I actually don't have a lot of experience with raw fish. I'm a little I'm not used to this, so let me try it here. But this is the best place. We're gonna get raw fish in the Philippines. It's here, so let's give it a rip. It's actually super flavorful. Like the vinegar, you can really taste the vinegar, the coconut, the onions, the spices. There's even mangoes here. Mangoes, eggplant. It's actually quite good, I'm not gonna lie. Very, very good. Not something I'm used to eating, but hey, it's good to expand my palate here. And this is what Bambi got. This is their signature meal. It's the Pacifico. So this is quinoa, which is still raw fish. This is ceviche. We're trying to figure out what the difference is. Both of them are raw, but this is their classic ceviche called Pacifico. So it looks really good if you're into this. Okay, and for dessert, this is a Twix bar. Literally, it's like they have their own homemade Twix bar, like the candy bar, but yeah, let's give it a shot. That looked really interesting to me, so let's break into it and give it a rip. Oh boy, this dessert looks so gooey. Wow. Wow. Right? It has like the graham, the condensed milk, and the chocolate. Yeah, it's super, super nice, guys. Guys, this is like celebrity inception. We saw Will Dasovich at the party last night, and now he's sitting behind us at Ceviche. Kind of crazy. But anyway, I don't have experience with ceviche, so I'm very glad that that was my first time eating the ceviche food. And let me tell you, it was really flavorful. My problem with raw food is my brain. Like I can't get past eating the raw food, but it's really, really flavorful and tasty, and the dessert was incredible, but most importantly, the service here is top notch. Really, really good service here. So, all right, we're gonna go to Cloud 9. All right, so we're here at Cloud 9. So yeah, 100 peso entrance fee to get in. It's like the environmental fee. And then this is a cool area. It's the most popular surfing spot, but we were told there are better surfing spots on the island. But this is where you come to get the very cheap surfing lessons. That's like Bali style, very cheap surfing lessons here. So we'll show you, So here you can see the pricing. Surf lessons is $600 per hour. 500 is, call it $8, a little over $8 USD. And then to rent a board, it's $200 per hour, or you could rent the board for 500 pesos for the whole day. So that's the pricing. Very, very, very cheap. When you compare it to other like Western countries, for example, you want to get surfing lessons in California, way cheap. Compared to Bali, I think it's probably about the same. Maybe a little bit pricier, but about the same. So yeah, this is the Cloud9 area. You can see here. You probably know about this if you're researching a Siargao trip. If not, it's a very popular spot. Down here is Shaka, which is a smoothie bowl. So we'll probably go get one there, and I think some other like beach club type things. But it also has this really insane pier here that you can walk down. Very vibey, Instagrammy. Bam, do you wanna, let's do a little Instagram. Here it is. So you can get the shot here of someone walking down the pier. It looks very cool, as you guys can see. So if you want to get a nice Instagram photo, you can do something like this. You know, it goes without saying, folks, but you know, my favorite part of this area, outside of the cheap surfing lessons, is, you know, the water is absolutely crystal clear blue. The rock structures in the water are very interesting. And yeah, it's just a really cool spot, I have to say. And cheers, guys. Cheers. We're at this Loca bar here, sitting by the beach. Afternoon beach beer. Sweet. Right here by the beach. This is Loca. Been here before. So good. All right, I promise you we're not just eating, but we found this very famous Shaka here. Shaka is a chain of like vegan, it's a vegan restaurant chain in the Philippines. I don't know if this is the first, but it's one of the first. So it's very cool. It's right here by the beach. So beachside Shaka, pretty cool. And then there's like a very highly reviewed pizza place called like X or something like that right next to it. I remember that last time. All right, this is the smoothie bowl we got. It's supposed to be ube, but Shaka smoothie bowls are always good. So this is the other portion of Cloud9. This is where the main surfing lessons happen, right over here. And yeah, you see a lot of people relaxing here by the beach. You can get in, it's a bit rocky. This is probably the better spot to get in here and there. It's good vibes here, guys, in Siargao, for sure. And you can see the many people taking advantage of the cheap surfing lessons out there. The water's like very flat and the waves are perfect for learning. Do a water test for you here, guys. Whew. It's nice. It is so nice. This dog has eyebrows, guys. It's wild. Okay, so hopefully you're getting an understanding of why so many foreigners are choosing to vacation here in Siargao. But the next thing I'll talk about is the accommodation. So we are currently staying at Palaka Resort, which means
Frog.
Frog. Palaka is frog in Tagalog. And I'll show you our accommodation in just a second. This is about $100 a night. And then right across the street is Bravo. If you watched my video before this, you will have seen the room there. That was just a little bit pricier, about $110 a night. I would say they're both actually really great at the $100 price point. That one has a beachside option. So it's beachside, it has its own beach and a restaurant that's really good. This is also very nice, so I'll show you that. But then there are also other budget options here in Siargao as well. Let me point out the one that I stayed at before is about $30 a night, and it wasn't great, but it was serviceable for $30. And then Baby actually pointed out this one, Alpas Siargao. This is like a hostel. So in Siargao, there are a number of very cheap hostels here as well. Obviously, as this is a huge backpacker destination, you won't have a problem finding hostels. So you can also go on Hostel World or go to and find a cheaper hostel if you don't mind sleeping with other people. But let me also show you this other one that I stayed at previously. Okay, so this is Pollo Suites. You can see the price went up a bit from when I was here last time, but I was in an off season, part of the off season. It's 44 bucks. But this is Puyo, P-U-Y-O Suites. I recommend it. The rooms are not extravagant, but the building's like new and nice. and it's very comfortable. It's right here on Tourism Road. Actually, when I was here before, this road was dug out, so it wasn't actually a road. It was just mud. But yeah, cool. So that's a recommendation for you if you want to be on a budget here in Siargao and you don't want to share a room. All right, let me show you the Balaka resorts. We'll go from there. Excuse me. So yeah, this is the very cool walkway. We'll show you the room, but let me also show you the pool here. So you can see actually people are relaxing here. So I guess they do scuba diving training in here. I guess the pool's quite deep. So yeah, it's a nice little resort. And I think for the price point, it's really not bad. They have like free coffee, free water, all of that. Now let me show you the room. Here is the room that we have for the last half of our stay here. It's a little dark, but the room is like really spacious, really spacious. Brand new type ACs, nice bathroom. I'm like extremely impressed by the bathroom. Love this wood finish. And then the shower looks absolutely incredible. You see the stone there and the wood grating as well. Rain head shower. Huge bathroom. Absolutely huge. You have some lighting now. Oh, do you guys want to catch Bambi in action here? Oh no. And then let's do a bed test here. Nice. We're gonna have a really pleasant stay here. All right, let's continue talking about why foreigners are coming to Siargao. All right, folks. Well, I hope that demonstrates why so many Americans, Europeans, and many other foreigners are choosing Siargao as one of their travel destinations. I can tell you that I heard more foreign languages than I heard Tagalog or Visaya here during my time in Siargao. We spent 4 nights, 5 days here in Siargao, and we were just saying like we wish we kind of had more time here. It is such a fun place. The food is incredible. I don't think we had a bad meal one night, right? Like every single.
And we want to keep going.
Yeah, we've got a little time tonight. We're probably gonna go eat some more later, and yeah, just what a place. There's so much to do. We did the land tour. We went to Cloud9, we ate a bunch, we went to the party. We did so much stuff here in 4 days, and there's like even way more to do. So yeah, thank you all so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll most certainly be talking to you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Like us.